Good morning, everyone. I just got back from the gym and today we are gonna do a full day of eating and I'm starving. So I have already had my coffee this morning. I have been loving these. This morning I used this brand. It's the skinny syrups. This is cookie dough, but today I used the peanut butter cup one. This is so good, and this is 0 calories. I get these at Home Goods. Anyway, you can also get like the sugar-free vanilla and stuff from, you know, Walmart or whatever. But anyways, I put a tablespoon of that in my coffee and some Cool Whip Light. That's how I drink my coffee every single morning. I love it. I'm still super sick. Not sick, I just have sinuses and allergies. But anyway, I had my coffee. I had a little pre-workout snack. It's like a Rice Krispie bar. I love them. I'm obsessed with them. Sometimes I'll have cereal, but usually I have just one of those little cereal bars. They have blueberry, strawberry. Today I just had like the cinnamon churro one, I think is what it's called. I get them off Amazon. But one of you guys told me you can get them at Whole Foods too. So anyway, I'm starving. When I get home from my workout, I work out in the morning. So I have something super tiny, like I said, like that marshmallow Rice Krispie treat. I have something super small like that before I work out, and then I go work out. And when I get home, I have my most favorite meal of the day. It's so good, so good. It's 2 pieces of toast with peanut butter, and then typically I'll have an apple with it, but I got some watermelon yesterday, so I think I'm gonna have watermelon with it instead. It's my favorite meal of the day. I love peanut butter, and I would never be able to do a diet where I can have peanut butter every day. So if you don't know, actually I'm gonna eat and then I'll explain kind of my like eating plan or my diet plan that I'm on, which I don't really like to call it a diet, but the way I eat, I will share that with y'all here in a minute. I'm gonna eat this though because my body needs some energy. And then I'm probably gonna take a quick shower, change out of these gym clothes, and then I will be back. And I want to explain to y'all what I have been doing to stay healthy and be fit. Those 2 pieces of bread straight up had holes right in the center of it. Oh, this looks so good. Have you ever put salt on your watermelon? Brad? No way.
Freaking great.
Me and everyone got in the biggest argument. Like everyone being like my dad's side of the family. They all said that it's like such a thing. I just feel like when I eat fruit, I want it to be sweet and not with salt.
Have you ever tried it?
Okay, I am back. I've taken a shower. I feel refreshed. I did just throw my hair back in a little clip. I was gonna fix my hair, but I just don't have time for it right now. So anyway, before I start making lunch, I wanted to tell you guys what I personally have been doing as far as being on a diet. I don't really call it a diet. I do count macros. So macros, instead of counting calories, it's like a little bit more because you're breaking it down between carbs, fat, and protein. And so I can do a whole video if you want on my experience with all that. This is basically just what I eat in a day, but I did want to tell you guys that I do count macros, which means I log my food on MyFitnessPal every day, and I generally weigh my foods. And my personal macros right now, I am in kind of a cutting phase, which means I am trying to lose some body fat. I did do a bulking phase last year over like the holiday season. I was like on a 6-month calorie surplus, which was so glorious. It was like I ate all the foods. But anyway, right now I am cutting because whenever the point of the bulk was for me to gain some muscle, and I did. But of course, whenever you're eating at a surplus, you're gonna gain some body fat also. So the past couple of months I've been doing a cut, a kind of a really slow cut, because I don't want to put my calories super low. I'm just not about that. So anyway, right now my macros are, I get 185 grams of carbs per day, 50 grams of fat, and 120 grams of protein. So with every meal, I'll pop up what the macros were in case you're interested in what the calories were. The thing I love about macros is you don't have to cut out any food groups. So things I love, like tacos, I'm gonna have tacos for lunch. Things I love, like cake, I can still have all of these things. It's just, it's not restrictive at all, but you do have to keep in mind and be mindful of your serving sizes, which is why I weigh everything with a scale. Not everything, but most things. Anyways, that's kind of my diet plan. A couple of years ago, I lost a substantial amount of weight. My starting weight was 250 pounds. I'm 130 now, but I did get down to about 109, which was my lowest weight, which I did not feel healthy at. But whenever I lost weight before, I strictly cut calories by an insane amount. I was eating way too little. I did lose weight, but I didn't love the way my body looked and I didn't feel strong and healthy. And so now that's one thing I've noticed with counting macros is because I'm fueling my body with proteins and good carbs and good fats and all that stuff, my body composition is changing, which means kind of instead of the scale maybe going down super low and me weighing like 115 pounds or whatever, I feel like now I like my body and I feel better in my body now at 130 pounds because I feel stronger and I feel healthier and I feel, I never feel restricted. I always feel full. I feel like my body is getting the fuel and the foods it needs to feel good. And that's why I love counting macros versus any other diet that I've ever tried. And I like to eat things that I love. Now, don't get me wrong. I could probably do better if I had a little bit more fruits and vegetables in my diet. But I want to eat foods that I enjoy. So if tacos make me happy and I can hit my numbers eating tacos every day for lunch, that's what I do. So anyway, I do have meal prep and I really bulk proteins. So I will bulk cook taco meat and grilled chicken and shredded chicken and all that kind of stuff. So I have stuff ready and, you know, simple, quick, easy lunches that I can put together really quick. And I do that with the kids too, because we have meal prepped foods on hand. They can pick if they want grilled chicken one day with veggies on the side, or if they want tacos, we can use that taco meat and spaghetti sauce. We can, you know, there's all kinds of things we do with it. So eventually I want to do another what I eat in a day and what I feed my family, because I know a lot of times us as moms are on different diet plans than other members of our family, and it's kind of hard to juggle that. But I would love to do a video of that, but today we're just talking about what I'm eating. But my kids are honestly gonna have tacos for lunch too, so sometimes they just eat the same thing I'm eating. Who doesn't love tacos, right? So yeah, I guess the next time I'll see you, I will be putting my tacos together. So these are the ingredients that I use in my tacos. I use 96.4 lean ground beef. I always make it with just salt and pepper, and then I season it as I go for meals. I also make these little mini burgers, which is what I'll have for dinner. I use the extra thin Mission corn tortillas. I have 2 of them. I use half of a lemon just to squirt it as I heat it up on the grill. And then I will put a slice of this reduced fat cheddar cheese on it. My favorite hot sauce is Texas Pete. And then I will, when I heat this up either in the microwave or on the grill, which is what I'm going to do today, I will add some of this Southwest fajita seasoning to it. And then I also will sprinkle some red chili pepper, some probably salt and pepper, and then on my tortillas I like to sprinkle this seasoning. It is so good. It kind of has a lime season. Oh my goodness, I love it. So that's the ingredients for my tacos, so I'm going to put that together right now. Okay, you guys have to let me know in the comments if I'm the only one that this happens to, but after I eat lunch or after I eat dinner, I always have to have something sweet afterwards. And so what I do, if you watch my summer favorites video, I'm sorry I sound so sick. I feel horrible if I'm being honest right now. I have the worst headache. But anyway, if you saw my summer favorites, you saw me mention these Little Breath protein cakes. I'm sure you can find a recipe to make your own protein cakes. I've tried a couple of them, but this just makes it so easy. This is a full serving. It's like a huge serving of cake. I'll show you. So what I do is I split it, so I'll have half a serving for like dessert after my lunch, and then I'll do half a serving for dessert after dinner. But the macros are so good. Like the whole cake is only 290 calories. So I'm having like 145 calories per serving. I do top it with 2 servings of Cool Whip Light because this is just so good. It's such a good topping on cake or cupcakes or muffins. Anyway, yes, that's what I'm about to eat. And I never do this. I've got the kids set up with school. We homeschool. And I think I'm going to eat this cake and then have a little nap because my head is pounding. So anyway, I'm going to enjoy my cake first. It's the whole cake. It's a really big Tupperware dish. So I'm just going to cut it in half. And then, like I said, I'm going to have a couple of servings of Cool Whip on top of it. I made this last night. I always prep these the night before. I make one for me and one for Brad. Okay, so I wanted to show you my Fitness Pal. I hope this is focusing well enough, but this is kind of what my dinner looks like. I'm going to have 100 grams of lean ground beef that's already cooked. I made it into burgers. I'm going to have a serving of the steak sauce, 200 grams of potatoes that I've already made them. I just am going to heat them up with the hamburger meat. And then 100 grams of green beans. I'm going to put these in the air fryer. I get the green beans from the farmer's market. So fresh green beans. And then like I said, I have these hamburger patties already made. So I'm going to get 100 grams worth, which is usually like 4 mini patties. And then some potatoes. I'm also going to insert a clip of what I did as far as this meal goes for my kids. I just wanted to show you a little clip of what one of their plates was like. Tonight they decided to have burgers as well. So they had them with buns and some lettuce, and then they had mashed potatoes for their side, and none of my people like green beans. Brad does, but not the kids. Actually, Brendan does. So 2 of my kids don't like green beans. So they had fruit instead. So anyway, that's kind of how I make the meal prep work as far as that goes. Sometimes I can put this on tostadas or in a burrito or in spaghetti. I also have prepped chicken like I mentioned earlier. But anyway, I'm going to heat all this up and make my plate because I'm getting hungry. Okay, so this is how I heat up my meals. This cool little griddle I got at Bed Bath & Beyond. It has like 2 sides, so you just shut that, leave it on for about 1 to 2 minutes, and then open it up and it's all heated up. So like I said, these were meal prepped. I just took my fork and mashed up the potatoes, and then I used this Chipotle seasoning by Mrs. Dash. And then, like I said, I put the green beans in the air fryer for about 10 minutes, and then I threw them on here just so they would be warm with my food. And this is my 4 burgers. This grill is a little bit dirty because I've already cooked everybody else's on it. But this is all mine, and it looks delicious. Can't be a what I eat in a day video if there's not Trader Joe's everything but the bagel seasoning, right? I do like it. It kind of adds a little crunch and texture to your vegetables. So if you have a Trader Joe's and you haven't tried this, try it out. I also think Walmart has an everything but the bagel seasoning as well. I haven't tried it, but I want to. Yes, it looks delicious. So it is about 6:15 and I never took a nap, by the way. My dinner was delicious. I am gonna have my last food item of the day. It is a piece of cake. It's the same cake I had earlier. Like I said, I just split it in half. And then I put 2 servings of whipped cream on it. It's so good, y'all. It's my favorite dessert right now. I will link them below. I don't have any kind of affiliate code with them, but I'm not feeling good. So I'm gonna have this dessert a little bit earlier than normal, and I'm gonna call it a day because I need to go to bed super early. My head is still pounding, which is super frustrating. But I wanted to tell you guys my macros for today. What I usually do is kind of eat the same thing for a few days. So I'll probably repeat these meals tomorrow. And these are all of my favorite things. I love all the foods that I eat. That's why macro counting works for me, because it's something that is sustainable for me because I like and enjoy the foods. So I don't feel like I have to go binge or, you know, have a cheat day because I'm incorporating things that I love. So anyway, my ending macros today were 176 carbs, 49 grams of fat, and 112 grams of protein. Not sure, I'm usually over on protein, so I don't know what happened there, but maybe it was, you know what, it was probably the watermelon versus an apple, because I know apples have a little bit of protein in them, and I don't think watermelon has any. But anyway, close enough, right? If you guys count macros, let me know in the comments. Or if you are on like a lifestyle change or just trying to get fit and healthy like me, that's my whole goal. It's just to feel good, perform well, you know, be healthy. And it's funny, I'm doing this What I Eat in a Day video, preaching about being healthy, and I feel like crap. But generally, I feel okay. It's just sinuses, y'all. It's the season where everybody's getting sick. Okay, I am gonna finish, or actually I'm gonna start eating my cake. And then I'm gonna go to bed by like 8 o'clock tonight because I need some rest. I didn't mention what all I drink during the day, but I typically drink water with Mio drops or Topo Chico, which I love sparkling water. And I also love diet root beer right now. Big Red Zeros, I really love, but I'm obsessed with diet root beer also. So usually I have like either one diet root beer or one Big Red. I only let myself have one. Although if you watched our vacation vlog, we just recently went out of town, me and Brad, and I drank so many cold drinks, like diet sodas. I just was like, it was too many. It honestly was. So I try to just have one a day. I know they're not good for you, but I love diet root beer and Big Red Zero. Okay, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you want to see another What I Eat in a Day video, and I can do that because I love talking about all things food. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.